y'all turn around. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how many people will come to this one because something's wrong though. Renee and would normally be here by now. So is it because I'm trying to see? Yeah, this is the right one. All right. So I was trying to. Renee and I had talked for like maybe 3 hours last the latter part of the week. Hi Nicole, how are you? And we talked, and you know, she gave me some suggestions on how to prepare for our lives. Who? Hey Renee. Yes, I'm good. I'm good, Nicole. So we had hi to Lisa. We had a real long, nice talk on the phone, and it was so quite enjoyable. I talked her ear off. If I meet somebody and I connect with them, hello, Sherry. Hey, Miss Quadrelia. That's my niece. If I meet somebody that I connect with and I can talk to, I'll talk their ear off. And that was Renee the other night. So as y'all see, tonight we are going to do, let me show you guys. And I don't know how many we'll get to, but these lovely ladies. Now I know everybody has been seeing the big tumblers that's gleaned out. And so when I saw these, and I got these from Walmart, guys, and they was 98 cents, so they are less than $1. I said, well, let me try these. So right now, this I wanted to show you guys. This is what I got from TJ Maxx. Wait. No, Home Goods. I got this from Home Goods, and I ordered this offline, which I just found 5 rolls of it. Whew. But anyway, I ordered this offline. So this mat is equivalent to this roll right here. Not equal to it, but as far as the look that you're going for, if you want to use a cheaper version of this. Also, we have, you know what? Let me back up. No, all right. I'm thinking on recording. And then we have this. We have this runner, which I was gonna cut a name out with, but I forgot my password that quick to my cricket joy, so I can't do it right now. We also got this from the Dollar Tree as well. We have glitter, paint, German. This is not German glass glitter. This is, yes, it is. It's the ultra fine German glass glitter. I used to use this all the time, guys. I used to use this all the time. And of course, we're going to feature Totally Dazzled's bling wrap. and possibly a brooch in here if I have one left. I have a small one, but we're gonna see what we have when it's time to put them on. But guys, while I am getting everything open and turning y'all around, I should have got my notification by now. Yep, there we are. I have y'all on the big screen tonight. Okay. So I can see what y'all see. Um, I don't forgot what I was gonna say. But yes, we're gonna jump right into our first one. And what I was thinking was, I know I want to do this one with the teal glitter behind it, because I think that with this being teal that this would do good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this one now so that it can be drying and we can give it a second coat. And y'all are too close. Well, actually, let me just lift y'all up a little bit. All right. So I'm getting some painter's tape. And I'm going to... So how has everybody's weekend been going so far? As y'all know, we lost my aunt two weeks ago. And I'm sorry guys. I'm putting this on silent so we won't keep hearing the dings. But and she got cremated. She was cremated. So we had her memorial yesterday on the beach, her favorite place to be. And we had a good time. Of course, we had our moments where we cried, and we had moments where we laughed when everybody was telling their stories about her. And her nickname was Poison. Poison, and then she also had Anita Baker, but Poison was her main nickname. So after I did a presentation to my cousin, because she's the only child, and throughout this ordeal, she has been saying that she's all alone now. So there's a song called "I Am Not Alone." I don't even know if it's a gospel song or what, but I found the song, and I think I'm gonna leave this top on just so that I'll know where to stop the glitter at, and I'm just going to do it like I just did the bottom, so I won't get glitter all the way up there and then it can't close. And so as I gave this presentation to my cousin, I found this song. Well, I didn't find the song. The song found me. It found me probably 2 weeks before my auntie passed. And at that particular time, I was in one of my depressive state because my husband is gone again, working out, out of the country, and I felt like I needed him, and that right then I was feeling alone and by myself. And so I'm sitting here worried about the top part of it. Let me. I don't see nobody say it. I haven't seen anybody say that I was working on the wrong end. But and so I thought the song was for me. And then when my auntie passed and my cousin kept saying that she's all alone now, I happened to be listening to music and the song came on, and something spoke that this is her song. And I knew immediately who it was referring to. My cousin. I don't know why I want to call her my niece. And I'm gonna use this runner to catch my glitter. Guys, is that distracting you in the background where you see the computer as well? If it is, let me know and I'll reposition y'all again. And I'm sorry. Y'all know every day around 3 o'clock I have to take some medication. And when I wake up, my mouth is like extremely dry. So I get the cotton mouth, as the old folk call it. All right. Hi, Beverly. Hi, the Glamorous Penny Picture. How are you? Jeez Louise. So anyhow, y'all know that. So that's why I always have something to drink. All right, so now we're gonna take this, and I'm going to take Mod Podge. Now you can use this Mod Podge. You can use the gloss like this, but my gloss like this, I left a paintbrush in it, and the paintbrush turned the Mod Podge that color, so it's like a reddish tint, so I can only use it on dark things. And you also have spray Mod Podge that you can use, but I'm not going to use. We use this on our glam snow girl sign. Yeah, I'm trying to wake up, so give me a minute. But of course, I'm going to use this. But as I was saying, her nickname is Poison. And after I gave my cousin what I was given to give to her, the last thing we was going to do was go down to the beach, because that was her favorite place to be, the beach. And that's where we had her memorial at. We had it on the beach at her favorite hotel on the beach. That's where we had it at. And so we turned on that song, and I think y'all seen a clip of it. I posted a clip of, and that's my mom. And my mom done had 3 strokes, y'all, and she was getting it. She was so down and depressed. Everybody was. And as soon as that song came on, it was like my aunt was there and we had a ball. We was dancing and cutting the food and we did that for about half an hour or so. And then we went down to the beach and we released her balloons. Now guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's really weird and I've never seen it. And y'all tell me, okay, Beverly, y'all tell me if y'all have ever seen this either. And I think it was her, or I don't know who it was, but anyway, so we was releasing the balloons and we had a few people that couldn't come on the actual beach. One is my sister with lupus, so she can't get the sand on her. So they were probably, I don't know, it's a good distance away they was from us, but they could see us and we could see them. And everybody got their balloons and we were all scattered out, in a general area, but we was all scattered out. And we they didn't know that the balloons were gonna be released on like 1, 2, 3. So some people went on and released their balloon. And then the 1, 2, 3 count came. And so everybody else released their balloon. How about all the balloons end up right in one, like they was in one circle. It was like they was waiting for each other. I don't know how to explain it. And the balloons that my sister and them released that was a ways from us started going towards those balloons as well. And I've never seen that. And then what make it so even more, I don't know the word that I'm looking for. The balloons started hovering. The balloons were hovering over, like they was probably as high as tall as the hotel building, and they was hovering. And they did that for about, I know it might have been 30 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute, but it hovered that long. And I mean, when I say hovered, they hovered. We got video of it. They wasn't moving or anything. They was just sitting right there hovering. And then they started going off. But when they went off, they still didn't go in different directions. They Hey Queenie. Thank you. She was getting it. She was getting it. You should see the rest of them. But so I've never seen anything like that, and I can't tell you what. I mean, I know what I know. I think it is, but I can't put my beliefs and stuff on other people. So have y'all ever seen anything like that? She put you to shame, Queenie. She probably put a lot of people to shame. Isn't that color pretty? But yeah, it was so good to see her like moving. And my cousin that was behind her is a home health aide. And so one day, and my oldest sister, which is her mom, one day she was over to my mom's house, and she turned on the type of music that my mommy likes. And so she got her up and had her dancing. And what she was doing is she was doing when you can't sit. Hey, hi V, you can't sit around when you have strokes because your body is shut down on you even more. So she had her up dancing so she can get some flexibility, or that her joints won't get really stiff. And she was having a fun. She was having fun. She didn't know that she was, exercising. And so now every time she hear music, she associated with dancing. So she'll start dancing. She'll stop in mid sentence and start dancing. And so what I'm doing now, guys, I am going to put our glitter back in our container, and we're going to move on to the another one that is going to take us a minute, and that's our bling one. And I want you guys, while I'm doing this, okay, we're getting to do this. We're getting ready to put our bling around one of the cups. So I need y'all to go ahead and think about it while I'm doing this, because I want more than Renee and I can't remember who else always uh, answers, but I want more than them to answer this time and tell me which color, the black or the white, should we use. So y'all go ahead and start thinking and go ahead and start putting your votes in. So by the time I put this glitter back, we'll have a count. Um Renee, if you can see everything, keep a count for me. I see one. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you so much. I wanted to do a sign, but I wanted to do something different than the average sign that you just see welcome or um happy holidays or whatever the normal is on them. I wanted to do something different. And they do have snowmen like that. They do have it. Because matter of fact, that was it was at Pier One on Pier One's website, and that was my inspiration for her was the Pier One, and I was like, cause why they always just put in a snowman? What happened to the snow woman? So I said we were gonna make one, and I'm in the process of getting all my materials out for um the uh divas that's going around. Everybody said that they want us to do um a diva. Now, as always, I'm using this, which is the high-end bling that you can order from Amazon. But if you don't have that, Totally Dazzle has some rhinestone. I mean, Dollar Tree has some too, but Totally Dazzle has some, and it sparkles. You can look at that sparkle. It sparkles really, really well. So if you want that sparkly look, you seen a snow woman before, Beverly? Oh, okay. Oh, she said she never seen one. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going for. So yeah, um, order this, and you get 30. Is it 10 yards or 30 yards? It's either 10 or 30 yards of this. And look, I've had this for quite some time now, but I use it all the time. And right now, she's offering my family members a 30% off the normal price. And girl, they got some new brooches and stuff in. Woo! Okay, so black one. So that's the first thing down. Now, I want y'all to help me decide this. Now, this right here will probably take the least time. But I don't know. It might buckle, but it might take the least time to do. So, which one do you want me to do? The roll, the multi-roll, or the single roll one? Which one do you think should we put on the cup? I want y'all to see the shimmer in it in the light. Come on, ladies, give me something. Give me something. Come on, come on. All right, we have black, but come on, tell me, guys. Multi-roll Beverly. Okay, that's one for this. Come on, or we're gonna do it with we're gonna do Beverly's. Y'all, everybody's cool with Beverly's, the multi one. All right. If I don't see any more, and by the time I get this roll, the multi ready, that's what we're going with. Okay, Sherry says she's okay with the multi-roll. Andrea wanted the multi-roll. And so now this is plastic, right? But it still needs to be clean. But I don't know if alcohol should be clean, if it should be clean with alcohol. But you know what? We're going to find out together. So make sure you clean it, because you see it's got all those fingerprints and stuff on it, and you want it to stick. I guess alcohol don't hurt it, because I hear it squeaking. It's dull looking when it dries, but that's all right. It won't be dull for long. And as you can see, this has a pre-stick on it, but because I've had it for a while, the stickiness is pretty much like not there. So we're going to use a strong adhesive to put it on. And remember, guys, this strong adhesive right here that I'm going to use, remember, it's really, really strong, and you should use it in a well-ventilated area. Not do it like me, where we're not in a well-ventilated area. This our my crafting rag, so I don't want nobody to be talking about it. So we're going to put some, and this dries really, really fast, guys. This puts me in the mind of a more runnier version of Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue take a little bit longer to dry than this right here. And I found this, I've seen some other people use it that's Spanish, because my Spanish girls use this a lot when they're crafting. I'm gonna turn it this way, so if it start running, it won't run on the silver. But I think I'm going to cover the silver too. Yeah, we're going to cover the silver, because we want this whole thing blinged out. But yeah, and I think it comes from I got it from Amazon, I think. And it's almost comparable price with the Gorilla Glue as well. So it gives you a little bit more time to work with it. It's more runnier, but it dries fast once it comes in contact with whatever you're working on. Guys, I talked with Renee. This is why I tell you guys, I really see y'all as my family. Hello, Adrian. I really do see y'all as my family. And we talked, and I think we talked for almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours on the phone. And I truly, truly enjoyed that. I truly enjoyed talking with her, and just talking with her outside of our YouTube. So we have her, have it, and it's a perfect match to the base. And what I should do is cut the strips off. Thank you, Renee. And we were brainstorming on, how to get our channel to start growing again and how to get our views back up. And like I told her, I know it's on me that this has happened because I went on my sabbatical. And when you go on sabbaticals, more people come. More people come to YouTube, and other people, they get interested in other people. And so you lose out. I'm going to try to cut this with this blade right here. So it looks like I'm not going to really be able to um, put any extra glue on. And I also looks like I need to pre-cut these. So you know what, I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. Oh, that's gorgeous, guys. Just one row is gorgeous. Now I can't measure all the way up with this because it gets skinnier. So I would think 3. So 1. And guys, these would be great birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. And it's just pretty much like the ones that you see, the big 10 tumblers. And I am once this is over, I am going to. No, no, Queenie, I have not. That's why I have a DIY that I want to do so bad, but I only have four um 4 pizza pans, and I need 4 more. And so I've looked everywhere, every city I go in, every Dollar Tree I go by, I'm looking, and they don't have it. And the girl told me last night that she haven't seen them in the store in a while either. So, and this right here, guys, is one of the things. Okay, Beverly, my spirit heard you. And this is one of the things that Renee was saying to me about, like, before I come live with you guys, to um pre-prep and then if I'm doing double of the same thing, have one already completed so you can see the completed look. And now let me tell you why I don't like doing that. Because a lot of people will come to the channel, and if it's on, if what you're making is they see it in the, like, see it on in the beginning, I feel like that is the reason why almost all YouTubers watch time goes down, because once people see it and they see how you started, and they can get a general idea of how to finish it on their own, especially if they're a crafty person, they're going to click off and go to another video that to find some more DIYs that they want to try. So that's why I don't really like um doing pre-doing stuff, because I don't want to lose our audience in that manner. Oh, here it is. In that manner. So, yeah, that's the reason why I don't like doing it. But it's not to say that I won't do it, because, I'm down for to do whatever is going to help us get to our 100,000. And guys, I'm gonna say this until we reach it, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to get rich off of YouTube, which I can tell you this much. My paychecks wouldn't even pay for the 5 rows of this bling right here I found tonight. So it's not about the money. Like I said, I have a granddaughter that she does YouTube, and she keeps saying that she's going to get serious with it, because she wants one of those plaques, and she wants people to talk with her on her channel and stuff like that. So I want to get to 100,000 so I can get the plaque, so I can pretty much give it to her. And see, this has some stretch to it, guys. And I have to put a piece of masking tape right there, because, and see, that's another reason why I don't like pre-cutting, because you never know how the material is going to react to the vessel that you're doing. So I'm gonna put some masking tape on the first two. Woo. All right. Make sure it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. Make sure that this is up. And you also need to keep checking the bottom row of your vessel, because if that moves, if that goes down, then all of them going to slide down. Which, with this type of bling, it wouldn't be an issue, because you could just go around with your X-Acto knife or scissors and even it out. That's pretty, guys. What y'all think so far? God, my mouth is like superly dry tonight. Put a piece of ice in there and see if that lasts longer. So, has anybody thought about what color they're going to do for Christmas? Thank you, Queenie. Now, Queenie is the other one that I was trying to think of, that always comment when I'm talking to you guys and asking you guys for your opinion on things. Renee and Queenie is one that I always can count on to give me their advice or their opinion or what they want to see And that's what I tell you guys. This channel, I keep some of my stuff. Well, I keep quite a bit, but now I'm learning to release it. Um, on my DIYs, but for the most part, it's for other people. So why should I always fix stuff to my liking? Oh, V. Oh, you got a black tree. Did you make that tree? Cause you always making something. Or did you purchase it? That sounds pretty. Black and gold. Yeah. Black and gold is in this season. A lot of people is doing black and gold DIYs. I've seen a lot of that. And I think that is because the DIY world has said that they want to see more gold in DIYs because you see a lot of silver. Good Lord. I'm thinking this thing is small. This kind of big. Don't seem like I'm gonna ever get to. Okay, good Lord. Okay. And this vessel, as you can see, I put too much up here. You don't need a whole lot of it, guys. What I'm putting around on this the bling is probably the only thing that you need. So I'm gonna start putting it on the actual bling so I can monitor myself. And then also I can sit it down and get a better placement and don't have to move it so much. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to see how it's going to look, is I'm going to go around each one of the sections with this type of bling right here. And that way it'll join the two together and you won't see it. Uh-oh. No, don't do this. What are you doing? Don't focus on the bling. Trying to figure out what it's focusing on. Yep, it's focusing on the bling. So I'm gonna need to cover that up because that's what it's focusing on. White and silver. That sounds good too. I did my very first Christmas tablescape, and y'all should go see it if you haven't seen it. It is beautiful. Um, I did. It was pretty much all Dollar Tree, but I did some DIY into it, and I did white and gold, and it is so pretty. Oh, Sherry, you know what? I ain't gonna say. Most you people say I'll die, but I would love, love, love for my living room to be blue and white. Oh my God, you talking about somebody, um, um, and one of them people to come over so they see it? That would be me. Cause right now I don't really. I mean, I'm not. Now see, I'm gonna say that, and then people gonna think that my house is not up to par. But my niece, I think she's still up here. She can tell you that that wouldn't be the case. Um, but yes. So sage, I thought sage is it. So you go with sage, rust, gold, and brown. That sounds pretty. Those colors sound pretty together. Now y'all saw me cut this right to this bottle. So why is it, why all of a sudden it's short? And I didn't even do, maybe that's what it is. Well no, if I did it, then it shouldn't matter because, oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna keep going because I'm going to get 2 of these done, and it looks like it's going to be this one and the teal one because of our time. And I had another DIY that I was going to do tonight, but I couldn't find what I wanted to find in the craft room because I need to unblock that area. I got so much craft stuff just sitting right at the door that I can't get to the middle of it to actually see what I have. Um oh, but did someone, I forget somebody, did anyone say that they have pizza pans at their Dollar Tree? Because if you do, I'm willing to pay for them and the shipping and handling. I'll cash out you the money so you can get some for me. And matter of fact, while I'm at it, I should get more than that because I'm quite sure when it comes out as good as it is going to come out, somebody is going to want a set. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 and 4 is 12, right? So, yeah, if y'all can find a dozen of them, I don't know how many come in a box. If you find a box of them, that would be really good. Um, Now, guys, if you are a DIYer and you like using the pans, I would advise you to start looking for them. They're not in. Thank you, Renee. They're not in my dollar stores right now, and I knew that was gonna happen. Oh no, I'm end up having. It's raining, guys. Girl, Queenie, that was me. That was me. Year before last. Year before last, I think I had 3 trees. Yeah, 3 trees. One in the foyer, one in the home and dining room, and one in the family room. And last year, I think I only put one. If you're still up here, did I put 1 tree up or 2? I may have put one in the. Yeah, last year just didn't feel like Christmas. I guess because COVID was around and you really couldn't get out and shop like you normally would. So now that it's getting smaller, so they're starting to fit now. But I'm gonna keep putting the tape on it because I don't want the camera to focus on the rhinestones. I'm gonna measure another piece in a second. See if those come out right. Lord, guys, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't. I think I love the smell of alcohol. So like if I'm using alcohol, I'll take me a whiff of it, and it makes my head. I know it's gonna make my head hurt because I get migraines, but it don't give me a migraine. It just makes my head hurt and my eyes hurt for a little bit, and I still do it like a dunce. I still Can y'all hear the rain? I love the rain when I'm inside, and I hate when it teases me like it's doing now. Have a downpour for a couple of seconds, and then it stops. Then have a downpour, then it stops, and then for the rest of the night, it's no more rain. I like to get me popcorn and um something to drink. Not something to drink, but tea, water, something like that. And I like to, I don't know why I did it, all of it, because I'm gonna have to cut it. But, and get in the middle of the bed and turn on a movie. And if I'm really tired, I'll either look at my cell phone while I'm in bed at YouTube, or I'll just lay in the bed with nothing on and listen to the rain. Most of the time I drift off, but I wake right back up because my body start doing these crazy things. You know what? Look at that. And this one right here fitted. Now this one right here barely fitted, and they was the same size. This bottle is not like what to call it. I think we need to. I don't know. Yeah, an hour is all right, but maybe I need to move a whole lot faster than what I move. And I feel like I move kind of fast to be, trying to socialize with you guys and work. And even if I wasn't socializing with you, that I would still go this pace. So I don't understand why we always are pressed for time. And I'm normally working on the DIY by um 7:57, not 7:15, 7:10, or 7:05, 7:10, something like that. And so I feel like that is plenty of time, should be, for a DIY like this. But I have ran into some issues, trying to make sure that the bling is closed all the way. Sorry guys. I thought I silenced all the notifications. But as I said, this is stretchy. And if you wasn't here on the beginning of the video, I'll show it again right before we leave. The comparison of what we're using now to the table mats that I was telling you guys about at Home Goods for Christmas. But to piggyback on what y'all was saying about, oh God, are you okay? Are you okay, Beverly? Y'all, Beverly had COVID. So y'all wish her well. And is it as bad as people say, as far as, your symptoms and stuff? My niece Quadrilla, her two boys, and her boy's father got it. And at first he got it, and she was downstairs with pretty much like her sister. Her sister boyfriend, fiance, he got it, and he gave it to her But the same thing, and they're sisters. I said that, and the same thing happened to them. Their man gave them COVID. COVID was a, a um a virus or a disease that was sexually transmitted. We had some really messed up people, really messed up. Woo, that's funny, but not funny. Guys, isn't that gorgeous? And you see where the lines are? That's where I'm gonna go in with the roll bling, and I'm going to close those gaps up with the roll bling, and you won't be able to see the separation of each one of the layers. So when I get off with you guys, I'm gonna still work on her. It Now it's starting to get tricky. Now it's getting tricky because I'm going to have to, you see, because there's a gap right there. I'm going to have to cut this. I'm going to have to cut like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows off. No, I already put the glue up there. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm going to have to cut 6 rows off. Oh, can't remember what 6 is. All right. And another thing I like about this bling is that even though it's like one row like this, it has lines, defined lines that you can use to cut it, and you won't be wasting it by cutting it all crooked and stuff. Sometimes I still cut it crooked. Yes, Renee, we are praying for your recovery. Oh, well, yeah, and a lot of people were worried about that, have already had their vaccination and still getting the COVID. But see, people got to realize that there are different strands of COVID now. And so when they made the vaccine for one type of um COVID. And so yeah, you're still at risk. I am too, because I've had both of mine, but um I wear my covering when I go anywhere anyway. And see, like me, I said it has predominant lines. Sherry said she would decorate every room in the house. I guess that's to, you know, I guess she's saying to celebrate your recovery. I guess that's why she was saying that. And this is starting to get. Oh, you know what? I ain't even put no. That's why I'm having a hard time. I didn't even put any adhesive on this. Oh God, my mouth is past cotton mouth right now. I don't know what's past cotton mouth, but it's at a point where it's actually hurting a little bit when I open my mouth. But yeah, I'm gonna fix her up because I love her. Um, Renee. That's why I'm trying this because of Renee. Renee did one of the cups with her name on it, and she teased me with it. and now I want one. So this is my substitute until I can get the tumbler to actually do the other one. And the other ones takes a while. Oh, Sherry say exactly. That's what she's saying, Queenie, because you made it through it. No, Beverly, I'm sorry. Beverly, that's what Sherry was saying. Don't be laughing at me, Renee. um, um, that since you made it through COVID, that you should celebrate life because there's so many people that didn't make it, and you will be honoring them as well. It's sort of like if y'all haven't seen it, there's a movie out that talks about Nigeria and how the whole continent or whatever they are could have been lost if it wasn't for some of the scientists, some of the people, some of the doctors that end up giving their life because they were, you know, still working and stuff. And when the first person came in, guys, y'all hold on with me for a few more minutes, okay? Uh, I do want y'all to see it. I do want y'all to see this one before I go. But as y'all can see pretty much what the teal one is gonna look like when it's finished. But I got to go and I'm gonna put another coat on it. But she's pretty. I love her. Blue is my favorite color. So teal is in the blue family. So I just want y'all to see this one totally completed. So give me a couple of minutes, not more than a couple, but y'all know what I mean. I'm gonna try to shut up and move fast, and that's gonna cause me to make mistakes. I still got to work on her anyway, because I got to get her these lines right on her. I want hers to look as half as good as Renee's. It ain't gonna look as good as Renee's, but half as good. And I wanted to do one of these that used the Cricut. I wanted to do one that I used the Cricut to do the vinyl. One of these right here and do the name. Thank you, Beverly and Renee. Thank you. Yeah, y'all are my family. And you about to make me cry over here. Hey, Grandma Sandy. Okay. My mouth is dry as I don't know what, but I'm okay. But I will tell you this. The VA has graciously enough provided me with several implants and crowns. All my teeth pretty much have crowns on it, on set for 32, and that's your wisdom tooth. A peacock dessert table with chandelier, tall centerpiece. I'm not. Do you want me to do what you say? What you want me to do a centerpiece like that? Because I'm not doing. I'm getting ready to do a corner in my bedroom like that with a large peacock and a large vase and um a lantern and a mirror. I'm getting ready to do a part like that in the bedroom. But if you're talking about congratulations. I would love to see it. Snap me a picture and send it either by messenger or by email. But yes, I am Grandma Sandy. We're getting the comments. And what is your computer doing? Maybe I can talk to you and tell you what to try. I had a friend of mine the same way, and I had to talk her through hers as well. I'm not a guru in I'm not a guru in computers, but I do know a little bit about them. I know I was talking about something because I'm always talking about something. Oh, see, look at that. I'm sitting here talking about going in a straight line. Oh, I haven't crossed it. And you can see through this. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me move this and see if you can see on the camera. I'm gonna turn it. Wait, let me cut this, and I'm gonna show you the stretch. Now, I wouldn't stretch it too far, especially if it's not silver behind it, because then you'll see it'll get gaps. But I'm gonna try to see if y'all can see through it. I'm trying to see. No, it's not gonna let y'all see through it. Wait. Oh, see, I'm messing up again. I'm putting it up to the camera. But anyway, it's see through and you can stretch it. So this I love it. It's really good. And when you see her the next time, which probably be me using it to use the drink, y'all won't see these spaces in her. Let me lift y'all back up. Y'all won't see the spaces in her. So me for Christmas, um, for Thanksgiving, I was gonna go all bling like this, all bling like this with gold. But even though I'm doing a Thanksgiving table, I'm not using those things because I have stuff that I got on clearance last year, and I'm just gonna do a simple table. But so I decided what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a bling and gold table. So pretty much bling and gold and silver, pretty much. But it's more bling. It's gonna be more bling stuff in it than what you say just plain silver. But that's what I'm doing this year in my formal dining room. Yeah, but I think see my trees are in some of my trees are in storage, and it's pretty hard to get to them because my storage shed is jam packed, and I am getting ready to start on taking the stuff out and selling it, donating it, or something, because I got to get that storage shed cleaned out, because I pay $167 a month for that thing, and I calculated how much that is in a year, and I was mad at myself. I still am mad at myself. but there's so much stuff in there because I used to do weddings and baby showers and birthdays and different things to that nature. So I accumulated a lot of stuff for that. And then my children, they moved away, and when they moved back and they moved into my home, they put furniture in there, but because it was in the back of the storage shed, it was a whole lot of other stuff that got put on top of it. So now that stuff is in there. And then I have it's the first type of flat screen TVs that came out, and it's pretty much brand new. And it's, I think, a 55-inch or something like that. And I'm gonna get it over to my son's house so he can have it in the living room or his bedroom. I don't know where he wants the flat screen TV that he has now at in his house, but wherever he don't have that one, the other one will go. So that's in there. And then all the Christmas decorations and all the seasonal decorations that I be doing, those are in there. Um I think I have some supplies in there as well, like for DIYs and stuff. Oh, my granddaughter does when she was younger. Now she's 10. She's 10. Well, she'll be 10 in a few weeks. But when she was growing up, just like her mom, she did pageants. And if y'all know anything about pageants, y'all know that those costumes and different things is can run in the thousands of dollars. And so I have like two bins of um her 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 outfits and stuff, like her what they call it. I forgot what they call it now, but it's an outfit that, like, she did Little Bo Peep one year, and she won the big crown with that one, and she actually looked like Little Bo Peep. She had a Little Bo Peep outfit on, but she didn't have much hair back then. So what I did was I took her bonnet, the bonnets like most babies use for christening. I took her bonnet and I took some synthetic hair, and I actually no, I used human hair. I took some hair and I like put it in a bundle kind of thing, and then I sewed it inside the um the bonnet. So when she put it on, it looked like she had pigtails, and I put a track across the front. And people don't know what a track is. It's like hair. It's a hair that just about like this, and anyway, it kind of okay. The way I can explain it is, it looks like a bigger version of a eyelash. That's the only way I can explain it to you. But yeah, I'm gonna turn her this way so y'all can't see so many of the flaws that's in the back. But when you see her next time, she won't have those flaws in there. Trust and believe. But yes, so all that is in there, and I thought maybe one of her other daughters was going to want to, possibly do pageants, but they haven't. Their mom really haven't shown any interest in putting them in it because um, it's really degrading to a little girl to that's 4 years old, and they got a full thing of makeup like they are an adult, and other people are sitting around judging them, saying, "Oh, you're prettier than this one," when in fact, um, all of them are pretty. And I'm gonna tell you a little. If y'all are in the anybody is in the pageant world, let me tell you a little secret. If you are not a consistent person in the pageants, like say you do one and the next 2 weekends you don't do one, and then you come back and you do another one, but they're all in different places. But these judges get together and they look at who's actually there. And before you even go on stage, they already know who they're gonna crown. They already know because that person is always there, and they feel like as long as if you're giving them crowns and they're paying you $600 or $700 just to be there, and then plus hotel and everything else, that if you're doing all that every weekend, that oh, we're going to give you a trophy that we pay maybe $5 for, and a crown that we may pay $20 or $30 for. Now if there's any pageant people like pageant directors up here, I'm sorry, but this is my opinion on the pageant world. And I would tell you, quite frankly, it's the opinion of a lot of people in the pageant world. But oh, I forgot to say to you guys, um if you had to leave, thank you for coming out. I love you guys. But I hope y'all are gonna stay here with me and see her to completion. But that's what it is. And if okay, and prime example, you see an African American young girl with green eyes, greenish yellow eyes. You will hardly ever see that. And they have Beverly, you heard the same thing too. They have a side competition where you can pay for judges to judge your eyes and your hair and all that kind of stuff. And so one year, my niece, she started doing pageants, and people really came up to me and asked me, did we put contacts in a 5-year-old's eyes? Because those couldn't possibly be her real eyes. And she had the prettiest eyes there too. She had the prettiest eyes because you can go and look at the pictures. They have the pictures laying out and everything. And you can go and look at what the judges see. And she had the prettiest eyes because yeah, there's a lot of blonde hair, blue. I'm not saying this in a negative way. There's a lot of blonde hair, blue eyed children. There's a lot of blonde hair, green eyes, or whatever. Maybe less green than I don't know, but anyhow, um, we we just knew. We was like, well, at least she's gonna go home with this trophy because ain't no way possible they won't give it to her. Do you think they gave her that? No, they did give her. They gave her something about her personality or something, and gave the eyes to this little girl that has been doing pageants for years. And my like I told you, my granddaughter will be 10 in a couple of weeks, and she'll be 10 in a couple of weeks. That's a reminder that I need to go clean up my guest suite. Um, and some of the girls that she competed against and became friends with, they are still doing in the pageant world. Now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Um, pageant pageantry in some forms are good, because when you go to like what they call nationals and all that, then you're going up against all the number ones that's around the country, around the states and different things. You're going up against all the number ones. So you got to come, like they say, you got to bring your A game, because if you make one mistake, you won't get anything. And you'll be crying, and your parents will be fussing you out and all that kind of stuff. Uh Pageant moms are whoo. I ain't gonna say nothing because I used to be one of those, but I wasn't bad. Like I have seen some people, and shoot, they will they're scrap. They be in the dressing room, and um they be practicing and all that kind of stuff, and next thing you know, they're fussing about hair or fussing about a pageant that happened last week and all that kind of stuff. And them pageant moms be going at it. So it's a very, very competitive sport, because it is a sport. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a sport, but I don't approve of some of the requirements they want to see in that sport for like 5 years old. 5 year olds, some of them don't have hair. Like my granddaughter, she didn't have a lot of hair at five, no, not five, like 2 or 3 years old. Um, she didn't have a lot of hair then. She had a little afro, and um, a lot of people will come up to me and say, well, she's not gonna win glam because she can have the prettiest dress on, but they're not gonna give anything to her because her hair. She don't have the right kind of hair. And I mean, I was trying to figure out, well, what is the right type of hair? And it was like they had these little wiglets on and all that kind of stuff. And we said that we wasn't gonna do that, but eventually, she got real, real serious in it. So if you're gonna go do the serious, like they say, don't get off the porch unless you can run with the big dogs. And so she had to become a big dog. By the time she got out of pageantry, she was known, and they still contact her to this day, trying to get her to come back. Well, they contact me because I was the one that got her started in it. But almost finished, guys. Almost finished. And I hope I'm entertaining y'all some with the stories about this pageant stuff. And I'm gonna leave this little bit right here for off the camera. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna see, her, because around here she's all the way up, so you can get the effect of her. And I'm gonna cut this piece off right here, because that band is gonna take a full with the full width. But yes, so to about this to what I was about my storage unit, it's tons of her pageantry stuff in there, stuff that I spent $700 to $800 for, to get made or to buy used or something to that nature. And so I wasn't just gonna chunk that, or I wasn't just gonna take that to Goodwill or something like that. I was gonna resell it in the pageantry world, but right now I can't even get to it. And some of the stuff, it might be outdated because um they do, I'm gonna leave it on and fold it over. They do change their things, like they can tell what's like, they most times the dresses, the evening dresses, which people pay upwards of $3,000 and $4,000 for, um they change every year or every couple of years. The style of it, the puffiness of the bottom of the dress, because it's really two pieces. It's a skirt and it's a top and a bottom, and a lot of people just get a different top made so they can wear the same bottom, especially if it's a white piece, um a white top or a white bottom. They can actually use that twice. So so they wouldn't have to spend that same amount of money twice. They put contacts in them little girls' eyes. But as I was saying, yes, it is a benefit. Oh yes, it is, Sherry. Sure is, and everything, and it's going to do that with the pageantry world too. So people are going to be looking for what I have, and if I could make a third of what I spent on it, that would be awesome. Um, I'm gonna fold this down for now because I'm gonna cut out a round piece to go up here. You guys to see her before y'all go. And also, I'm getting ready to work on filling in her um flaws. So let me show you what the flaws gonna look like once it's filled in. So you can't see the flaw now, right? On the camera, you can see the band a little bit. Hold on. I'm glad, Beverly. Now I will say this. Um, I would do my best to keep this clean. I would, maybe wipe it down every once in a while with a damp rag, not a soaking wet rag, because you don't want to damage your crystals. This glue is going to keep it on, but you want the luster of your crystals to stay. So it's going to be something that you hand wash, maybe have a oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sherry. Oh yeah, you should see some of the outfits they had these children in. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And if a child misses one beat off their dance or something, they when they come off a stage, you can hear the parent yelling at them. And then sometimes the child be like, "Oh, I understand, ma. I know I messed up. I messed up," and they still end up winning. And you got people that did their routines perfectly. But yeah, the every group of people in life have flaws. Even our community, even our DIY community has flaws, but not as much as the makeup community. Because I started my YouTube career out in the makeup industry, and I quickly found out that you're not going to get any help in the makeup world, because people are so afraid that you're going to take their their uh what you call them, advertising stuff that people come to them with. So they won't help you at all. All right, guys. So I'm gonna bring the teal one up. Um, but remember the teal one isn't finished yet either. I'm gonna put her this way. But so this is the tumbler things. And like I said, I would take when I take my top off, I would get me a bottle washer, the baby bottle washers. Thank you, Queenie. I would get the baby bottle washers and I would clean it out that way. The same with the top. I would take the baby washer and go around it. Um but I wouldn't put it in a dishwasher and I wouldn't submerge it in water. Um Thank you. I'm gonna seal this one with Mod Podge, the Mod Podge spray because I think that works better. And so, after I put my second coat on, I'm gonna do that, and I will show you guys these in the next video. So, guys, I truly, truly, truly am thankful and blessed that I have a group of women that will come and spend an hour and a half with me and listen to me babble. Thank you, Beverly. Listen to me babble about different stuff. And oh, but to close my story out about the pageantry world, as I say, it does have some benefits because the higher you go up in the pageantry system, the more money and scholarships and different things that you can win. So if you're really good, you can go to the internationals and win $10,000. Um, and or 5,000. I've seen up to 10,000, but most of the time it's like $5,000 that you win, and it's cash money. And so you get that, and then sometimes you get um like my granddaughter, people wanted to put her in commercial or something. I forget what it was, but it has some benefits, like I said. But for the most part, it's pitting children against child. It's child against child. The children be at the hotel trying to make friends with all of the other girls. Hold on, guys. I can't come back to y'all with cotton mouth. I might still be cotton mouth. Okay, but the children be trying to um be children and play around with each other, but the parents would tell them, you're not here to play, you're not here to do this, you're here for a specific reason, and you need to keep your mind focused. And they could come 2 days early, but they want that child to sit there and just go over the routine over and over and over and over again. So I do think it robs a child of being a child. I do think it robs a child of becoming friends with other people. My granddaughter made numerous of friends because to us that's basically what she was there for. She was there to get an experience as far as how society view women and young girls, how much pressure society put them in to be a cookie cutter. And what I call a cookie cutter is, everybody looking the same. Everybody looking the same. The big hair, big all the makeup you can put on your face. Um, when you take it, don't even look like yourself. So I think it puts too much pressure on them. And as they grow up, and even if when they come out the pageantry world, in the real world they still have that pageantry mindset. So they want to get their boobs done. They want to get the I'm not going to um I'm gonna say rag on them because that's the only thing I can think right now of. I'm not gonna rag on them because I had a tummy tuck, and to be honest, I want to go back and get some more of my butt removed. That's a laugh. Everybody always laugh at me when I say that because most people are paying to get their butt in, and I'm trying to pay to get mine out. And so society put that pressure on them to be a cookie from the cookie cutter set. And so everybody's trying to do everything. Everybody's trying to be a size zero. Everybody is, trying to be blonde hair, blue eyed. But anyway, guys, y'all get the drift. So, um, I am so happy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me and rocking with me and listen to me babble. I hope you learned something with the tumblers. Um, and I hope you learned something through the babbling that I did. So I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your evening. And remember, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you to the moon and back again. And when I say that, I truly, truly, truly mean it. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Renee. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Just thank you. Good night.